Did you know that over 75% of long-term engine wear happens during the initial startup phase? Most drivers think engines fail because of speeding, racing, or aggressive driving, but the truth is far more shocking. The most critical moment in your engine's life is not at 80 miles per hour on the highway. It is in the first 10 seconds after you turn the key. In today's video, I am going to reveal the 13 startup mistakes that mechanics see every single day. The ones that lead to premature engine wear, transmission failure, weak batteries, and expensive repair bills. If you want your car to last 500,000 miles or more, you cannot afford to ignore this. Let's start with one of the most common mistakes. Mistake number 13, the power surge trap. One of the most common but damaging habits is turning on the AC, headlights, defogger, heated seats, or infotainment system before starting the engine. When you do this, the battery alone has to power everything because the alternator isn't running yet. The average car battery produces around 12.6 volts at rest, but during startup, voltage can drop below 10 volts. Adding extra load increases the stress dramatically. Studies from automotive electrical system manufacturers show that heavy load starts can shorten battery life by up to 15 to 20%. Over time, this leads to weak starts and premature battery failure. By simply ensuring your cabin electronics are off before the ignition is engaged, you reduce the strain on the alternator and prolong your battery's lifespan by up to 2 years. Mistake number 12, neglecting the pre-flight perimeter check. Most people treat their car like a living room. They just sit down and expect it to work. You should never start your car without a 5-second perimeter check. Statistics from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration suggest that tire underinflation alone contributes to over 600 fatalities and 33,000 injuries annually. Beyond safety, a quick glance under the chassis can reveal fresh puddles of oil, transmission fluid, or neon green coolant leaks that might stay hidden until the engine reaches operating temperature and potentially seizes on the highway. Taking a moment to verify that your tires are not sagging and your driveway is dry is not just old school advice. It is the primary defense against catastrophic failures that a dashboard sensor might not catch until it is far too late. Mistake number 11, pressing the gas pedal before starting. Many drivers still pump the accelerator before starting, thinking it helps. That may have worked in carburetor cars 30 years ago, but in modern fuel-injected vehicles, it does more harm than good. Modern engines are controlled by computers that calculate the exact air-fuel mixture needed for startup. Companies like Toyota and Honda design ECUs to automatically adjust for temperature. Pressing the pedal can interfere with throttle calibration and cause an overly rich fuel mixture. Automotive data shows that carbon accumulation is a leading cause of rough idle and reduced fuel efficiency after 80,000 to 100,000 miles. Simply put, your engine is smarter than your foot. Let the computer handle it. Mistake number 10, the low fuel priming gamble. If you are the type of driver who waits for the low fuel light to illuminate before heading to the gas station, you are putting your fuel delivery system under immense pressure every time you hit the ignition. Modern fuel pumps are submerged in gasoline. When your tank is consistently below a quarter full, the pump is forced to pull in air and settled sediment from the bottom of the tank, which can lead to overheating and clogging. Industry statistics show that the average cost of a fuel pump replacement ranges between $400 and $1,200. Starting a car on fumes forces the pump to work at maximum capacity to prime the lines and build the necessary pressure for combustion. Maintaining at least a quarter tank of fuel ensures that the pump remains submerged and cool, effectively doubling the life of one of your car's most expensive and labor-intensive parts.
Mistake number 9, starting the car in gear.
This is one of the most expensive mistakes drivers make every single day. You start the engine, and within 1 second, you shift into drive or reverse. It feels harmless, but mechanically it is not. When the engine first starts, transmission fluid is still cold and has not fully circulated through the valve body and torque converter. Automatic transmissions rely entirely on hydraulic pressure. Automotive repair statistics in the US consistently show transmission repairs rank among the top 3 most expensive vehicle repairs, often costing between $3,000 and $6,000.
Manufacturers like Toyota and Ford Motor Company design idle stabilization periods specifically so fluid pressure can normalize. Shifting too quickly increases clutch pack wear inside the transmission. Over thousands of rushed starts, this creates microscopic friction damage that eventually turns into slipping, rough engagement, or complete failure. Waiting just 5 to 10 seconds before shifting dramatically reduces long-term stress. That tiny pause could save you thousands of dollars. Mistake number 8, revving the engine immediately after starting. If there is one startup habit that engineers absolutely hate, it's this one. Revving the engine immediately after it starts is extremely damaging. When an engine sits overnight, on startup, the oil pump needs approximately 10 to 30 seconds to circulate that oil back to the top of the engine to provide the necessary hydrodynamic lubrication. If you start revving the engine during those first few seconds, you are forcing metal components like camshafts, crankshaft bearings, and valve lifters to rub against each other. Studies in engine wear analysis show that the majority of long-term internal wear happens during cold starts. High RPM with thick, cold oil increases friction and microscopic scoring inside the engine. Over time, fuel efficiency, and overall engine lifespan. Let the engine idle calmly for at least 20 to 30 seconds before touching the accelerator. Patience at startup equals longevity under the hood. Mistake number 7, overlooking the dashboard self-check sequence. Many drivers treat the check engine light like a suggestion rather than a warning, but failing to observe the dashboard's initial self-diagnostic sequence is a critical oversight. When you first turn the ignition to the on position, the car's onboard diagnostic system performs a rapid handshake with every sensor in the vehicle. Data suggests that nearly 20% of vehicles on the road have a stored fault code that the driver is unaware of because they start the engine so quickly they miss the warning light's behavior. It is an early warning signal of an impending component failure that could leave you stranded. Professionals recommend waiting for the bulb test to finish before cranking the engine to ensure you aren't about to drive a compromised machine. Mistake number 5, forgetting to check for fuel smell or leaks. This is a safety mistake many drivers overlook. If you smell strong gasoline before starting, turning the ignition could ignite vapors in rare but dangerous cases. Fuel leaks, cracked hoses, or evaporative system issues should never be ignored. Modern vehicles from companies like Ford Motor Company and Chevrolet include EVP systems designed to contain fuel vapors. If something smells off, investigate before starting the engine. It could prevent a fire hazard.
Mistake number 4, starting with the steering wheel at full lock. Here's a mistake almost nobody talks about. If your steering wheel is turned all the way to the left or right before you start the engine, you're creating immediate hydraulic pressure shock in the power steering system. The moment the engine fires up, the power steering pump begins operating under maximum load. When the wheels are at full lock, fluid pressure spikes instantly inside the system. Even in modern cars with electric power steering, starting at full lock creates a massive amperage draw from the motor as it fights the resistance of the tires against the pavement. Automotive engineers recommend avoiding holding the steering wheel against its maximum stop. It's a small adjustment that prevents long-term wear most drivers never see coming. Mistake number 3, starting the car with a weak or failing battery. If your engine cranks slowly, hesitates, or struggles to turn over, that's already a warning sign. Yet many drivers ignore it and continue starting the vehicle daily without testing the battery. A weak battery doesn't just risk leaving you stranded, it also stresses the starter motor and alternator. Studies from automotive electrical suppliers show that low voltage starts increase starter wear by up to 30% over time. When voltage drops too low, leading to rough idle or false error codes. Continuing to start with a failing battery slowly damages multiple components, not just the battery itself. Mistake number 2, holding the key in the start position too long. Some drivers keep holding the key even after the engine has started. That grinding sound you sometimes hear? That's the starter gear still engaged with the flywheel while the engine is already running. Starter motors are not designed to spin once the engine fires. Repeated grinding damages the flywheel teeth, and replacing a flywheel is a major repair because it requires removing the transmission. The moment the engine starts,
release the key immediately. Mistake number 1, starting the car without checking engine oil level. Many drivers never check oil levels unless the warning light appears. But by the time the oil light turns on, pressure is already critically low. Studies in engine durability testing show that running even 1 quart low on startup, the oil pump must immediately circulate lubricant to the crankshaft, camshaft, and valve train. If oil level is low, those few dry seconds repeated daily accelerate bearing wear. Over time, that leads to reduced compression. A 30-second monthly oil check can extend engine life by years. The bottom line of this video is, the first 10 seconds of startup are the most critical seconds in your engine's life. Treat them with patience. Remove electrical load. Don't rev. Let oil circulate. Let systems stabilize. Small discipline today can save thousands tomorrow. If you found this valuable, like this video and subscribe for more tips and tricks.